Hey everybody, Jeff aka GCurse here. How are you all doing today? If there's one thing you should know about me, it is that I am a fan of the old classic television show called Unsolved Mysteries. Back in the early 2000s, back when YouTube first launched, and going all the way to like the early 2010s, like say 2011, 2012-ish, I used to actually post commentary videos about Unsolved Mysteries. Sadly, they got basically all taken down. YouTube really clamped down on the fans of Unsolved Mysteries who used to do this type of content. However, I'm trying to relaunch the Unsolved Mysteries content, commentary content that I used to do. And I've been tinkering and seeing, with different things, video lengths and, talking ratios compared to videos and all that, because there is fair use, but it's very kind of, like a gray zone. Nobody can really tell you like what the exact parameters are, which is kind of sad because of the fact that fair use is meant to be able to help people do this sort of stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to try some different things, and I would like to give you my thoughts about these cases. So what I've done is I have broken every episode into the various cases. I'm going to apply some filters and all that other good stuff, and I'm just hoping that I can get these videos out. If it still does not work correctly, uh you can go to my Facebook account and watch my basically unedited Unsolved Mysteries commentary videos. I'll put the link in the description below. But if you're actually seeing this on YouTube, then you may not need to do that because it got through. But anyway, first we're going to start off with the opening credits. Okay, so basically, to those who are unaware, basically what I'm going to do is I will pause the video throughout and I'll give you my thoughts. So if you're actually wanting to see the full video with no commentary, they actually do have a YouTube channel for that. So basically screaming, well, stop pausing the video, that's not gonna fucking work. That's not gonna fucking work, because this is a commentary video. It's where people can give their thoughts and everything. It's like what reactors do and everything. So yeah, basically screaming like a little child saying, why are you talking? Stop talking, I can't hear the video. That's clearly you're not able to understand what commentary means then. Anyway, so let's get started, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Okay, of course. Let's try it again. There it goes. No? Come on. Where is... Oh, that's right. Okay, there you go.
This program is about unsolved mysteries. Whenever possible, the actual family...
Now, if I remember correctly, I may be wrong, but when it came to this opening credits here that you see, I could have sworn they actually had somebody else who did the opening credits, and they had like a slightly deeper voice. It was like a deeper voice, something more ominous. I may be wrong, but I could have sworn that they had somebody who projected a little bit of like fear when they would read to you this warning here.
Members and police officials have participated in recreating the events. What you are about to see is not a news broadcast.
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, the story of newlywed Shannon Davis, who died in a riding accident.
Okay, the one thing I do want to say is thankfully this case here was solved. When we watch these opening credits throughout this upcoming series that I like to produce, I'll let you know in the beginning if the case has been solved or not. And thankfully this case has been solved. The one thing that always kind of makes me chuckle is the actor they hired to play Dave Davis. Normally they will try to hire actors who looks similar to the people that they're portraying. It may not be one for one, but at least you can see a little bit there. The person that they hired for this case, the person who played Dave Davis, did not look like Dave Davis at all. He didn't.
Shannon's husband had purchased secret insurance policies totaling $330,000. In Oklahoma, Eileen Conway.
Okay, now this case here, ladies and gentlemen, this one really kind of, it really kind of made me scratch my head because on one hand, it could be seen as her committing suicide. But then again, on the other hand, if you look at the case as a whole, it'll make you wonder, like, if she's gonna commit suicide, why did she do what she did? Which includes like leaving the phone off the cradle. She left water running in the pool. A lot of stuff seems out of place for somebody who was intent on ending their life, basically.
He died in a mysterious car crash. The Highway Patrol ruled it an accident.
It wasn't.
Her husband believes she was murdered.
I think she was. I think she was murdered.
In 1928, Glenn and Bessie Hyde vanished on a Grand Canyon river trip. 50 years later, a secret skeleton was found.
Okay, the one thing I've always wondered about, why did this guy have this skeleton? Now, a lot of people thought the skeleton was of the husband of this married couple. It turned out not to be the husband. So whose skull or skeleton is this, and why was this guy keeping this skeleton in his, I think it was a boathouse or a garage or something?
In Concord, California, housewife Dottie Kaler.
Oh God, this fucking case. This case, holy fucking shit. Every time I have covered this case, I have always gotten so much hate for it because of the fact that the fandom, and I hate using that word, but it's what it is, it's a fandom, they are unable to look at everything both ways. They can only look at everything one way, and then it's also a fucking bandwagon mentality that they have. And this is one of those cases that I've covered before that I just got so much hate, and it actually made me laugh. It fucking made me laugh. The consensus, if you really want to use that word, is basically husband bad. I'm not saying the husband isn't bad. He is a horrid person. But so is the wife. But anyway, husband bad, wife innocent, wife good, wife never bad. And I look at it more like, well, these people assaulted each other. The husband and wife assaulted each other. The husband and wife treated each other like shit. They're both horrid people, But because you have, you have an opinion that differs against the hive mind. Oh, now you can't do that. You can't do that. You're a bad guy, man. And I just laugh my fucking ass off.
Terrified of unfamiliar places, summoned the courage to take a train ride.
Okay, now the one thing here, and I don't blame Robert Stack. I don't blame Robert Stack at all. This is because he only reads what the script says. This point right here, where they're talking about how she had agoraphobia when she disappeared, that's kind of misleading because by the time that she actually disappeared, she was actually out leaving the house. She was interacting with people. She went and got a secret mailbox, a post office box. She had a secret bank account. She was attending a group. It isn't like she was some little fucking delicate flower that was stuck in the darkest corner of her house and she was afraid to leave. No, she left the house. So this is a little bit misleading right here where they show her going into the train station and like, oh, she is so tough. She's so brave. She's dealing with agoraphobia. She conquered her agoraphobia. If she could go out to see these groups on a weekly basis, if she could go to the post office on a bi-daily basis, I guess you could say, every other day, if she could go to the bank to get money in and out, if she could go out and do her hair and everything, she's not that agoraphobic. She's not that agoraphobic. Agoraphobic is the fear of being out in open places and being around people. If she can go to a fucking help group, she's not that agoraphobic. No. What it was we had a lady here, and basically, and it affects both men and women. She's fucking lazy. That's what it was. She was fucking lazy. Her husband had a government job, and she was just sitting there kind of cozy, basically, comfy. She had a comfy life. Don't fucking play this whole she was agoraphobic yada yada bullshit with me. It's not fucking working. She may have been agoraphobic in the beginning, but when she can actually walk into a train station, when she can go to the post office, when she can go to groups, she's not fucking agoraphobic anymore. Stop playing that fucking that card. It's not working with me.
He has never returned.
Okay, so here, let me just do this. I gotta fix the hotkeys. The one thing I do not understand here, let me actually unmute it there. The one thing I don't understand is that they actually edited this opening sequence here. If you watch this on television back in the late 80s when the first season started, they actually had a really haunting opening. It's the same song, but it's like they chopped out a big portion of the song. It used to be like do 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 do, like it really was haunting and got you kind of scared, and they edited it, and I don't know why. I do not know why. It was fucking stupid.
Our 4 mysteries tonight are connected by common threads. Unexplained circumstances, deceit, the suggestion of foul play. At the heart of each is a husband and a wife. These mysteries will be difficult to solve, but the stakes are high when people's lives are involved. Perhaps you can help. We've recreated the events of each story in precise detail in the hope that someone, somewhere, knows the truth. Join me.
That's the one thing I loved about Unsolved Mysteries. It was one of those, I'm not sure how many there were. It couldn't be that many at all. But this feels like this was one of the very first shows that actually gave the viewers a chance to have a voice. Basically, this show encourages people to basically reach out to call the telecenter. I think that's what they used to call it. The telecenter to help them solve these crimes. I don't really recall any other shows in the 1980s that was like that.
You may be able to help solve a mystery.
Okay, so that was it. That was the opening credits. One thing that they did not show in the opening credits here was the fact that there's actually an update case, which is kind of weird because, and this is something I've talked about a lot when I used to do these videos and everything. This is season 1, episode 1, as you can see, right there. Well, right there. If this is season 1, episode 1, why do they have update videos? And the thing is that when they say season 1, episode 1, they do mean season 1, episode 1, but they mean season 1, episode 1 of the YouTube uploads. This is not the televised airing of season 1, episode 1. Basically, what they did was that they took the first few specials of Unsolved Mysteries, because to those who do not know, Unsolved Mysteries, before they even had a televised syndicated show, basically, they had like 4 specials that ran throughout the year prior to the syndication starting. There was special 1, special 2, special 3, and special 4. And for YouTube, what they did was that they kind of chopped up some of those specials and they mixed in those specials with the legitimate season 1. So when they say season 1, episode 1, they really should have said season 1, episode 1 of YouTube, or YouTube uploads, or YouTube special, or something to indicate that this is not the televised airings that we're about to watch. This is some weird hodgepodge. But yeah, so and that's one of the mistakes that they made, and they've never fixed it. They've never fixed it. This is supposed to be the very first episode, like the pilot or whatever you call it, yeah. And yet we have a case that's already solved. If this is season 1, episode 1, it kind of makes you wonder, like, how the hell is there a solved case if we never even seen it before? Yeah, because they don't have the specials on YouTube for some reason. They never uploaded the specials. The case could have been a special, but they never said anything to indicate that it was. It's just, hey, here's season 1, episode 1. By the way, here's a solved case. well, we never seen the case. Season 1, episode 1. You know, it's like okay, well. Okay, so when I return with the next video, I'm going to put this in a playlist so you can all just kind of follow along. I'm going to start with case 1, the case of Dave Davis. Stay tuned.